Okay, I want to start off this episode with a formal apology
Hmm.
to not to a fan, well,
Oh.
maybe to a fan,
Hmm.
but I want to apologize to someone that's really special in my life. I want to apologize to my great grandmom
Wow.
because, like, wherever she is, if she's listening right now,
Yeah.
I want to apologize to you, Granny. We used to call her Granny.
Hmm.
Um, because at some point in the 90s, I remember finding out that she was born in 1911, right?
Oh,
And I remember my
9/11.
mom told me, I think, and I remember when I found out, the next time I saw her, I went up to her and said, Granny, do you remember the Titanic?
Wow.
The Titanic happened in 1912.
Okay. So did she?
So this is the even funnier thing.
Uh-huh.
She did. I don't remember a response from her.
So maybe she does, dude. So
Wait. So this started off as an apology to her. Maybe she'd be apologizing to me.
maybe. Let's think about this.
Okay.
Anything happened when we were like one? The Challenger explosion? I kind of remember it.
Do you? But you only remember it like, do you like my question? But I think my question to my granny
Did
was
she actually remember seeing it and stuff?
like, were you visibly witnessing it?
Were you there?
Were you there? Were you on it? Maybe, oh,
She was on an iceberg.
they
I don't know.
based Billy Zane's character off of her.
Billy Zane's character, the
Billy
bad
Zane's
guy?
character,
The
correct.
bad
The
guy.
main adult male bad guy in Titanic.
Okay. And that was
My
her. So
granny, who was
she
one.
was she angry at a woman, Leo DiCaprio, or a man, Leo
We'll
DiCaprio?
never know because we don't know. She didn't answer me.
Did she throw a big expensive jewel into the bottom of the Atlantic
She
Ocean?
didn't answer me.
Huh.
My
Interesting.
granny is kind of like Air Bud. Just kind of like throw her in any situation, you know?
Just throw her in any situation and she'll what? Not be in the
They'll
rule
treat her
book?
like a dog.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Air Granny. You ever think about
Air
that?
Granny. Yeah, I do. I feel like that's like Tyler Perry like
Air
move.
Granny.
Yeah.
Medea
Yeah.
goes to
Goes.
Titanic.
Yep. Well, no, I was going with puts on like Air Jordans and starts
Oh,
dunking on
got you, got.
people.
No, but
Okay.
here's the best thing. My granny in an air like replaced the dog in Air Bud with my granny,
Hmm.
but they still treat her like a dog.
So they're like, there's nothing in the rule book that says a granny can't play. And then like she chases her tail. I
And
don't
she's
know.
like chasing her tail and she's
Yep,
pooping
yep.
and then she's like jumping really high
Yep.
and like she's drinking out of a dog bowl.
Yep. She's got a collar on and everything. It says
Yeah.
G mom.
People are walking her.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
So Air Granny, I think there's like seven Air Bud movies.
At least, actually, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I
Are you
looked
gonna
into
look that
this
up right
recently.
now? This is really
No, I
important.
refuse to. I'm not
Okay.
looking up.
Anyway, my granny, she should be apologizing to me.
She should
I
be.
don't know. But I mean, she died a really long time ago.
Then she can't apologize.
That's weird that you didn't ask when she died.
I actually, well, I did the math and I was like, 2011 would have been 100 years. I don't know that Dan has a relative that's like 100 and something. And then I thought, oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. 1911, 9/11. Maybe Dan's going to make a 9/11 joke. That's where
No.
my head was for all of this,
You would
actually.
assume so, though.
Yeah, I did.
No, maybe I mean, my granny, I think my granny was around in 9/11.
She she
It's
wasn't accounted
weird.
for.
She wasn't home that day.
She wasn't accounted for that day.
She wasn't accounted for when the Titanic sank, and she
Yep.
wasn't accounted for when 9/11 happened.
I'm just saying. World War II. We don't know where she was
Was she
either.
accounted for?
I don't know.
She must have been like, she was like 30 something.
Yeah. The
She's like
Hindenburg.
BRB. I remember her Facebook status was BRB hanging out with Adolf.
Oh, the Hindenburg. Was she around?
Her Facebook status that year was BRB hanging out with the Hindenburg.
Be right back. A lot of helium.
It's
Yeah.
bringing helium to the Hindenburg.
Yep. Yep.
Damn, Granny getting around.
Uh,
Anyway, that's how I wanted to apologize. This is like it's not a redaction because I never talked about her before. Her husband was the one that covered
which
up
one?
porno,
Yep. That's him.
that put a blanket over the
Classic.
TV. Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
So, Grandma
Classic.
Winchester, I apologize.
Grandma Winchester, I apologize too for doing the podcast with him and allowing
Oh
him this
yeah, I mean,
platform.
I assume they get podcasts in hell.
They have to.
I mean, if she contributed to the Titanic, the Hindenburg, and World War
Then
II,
she's hearing this right now.
and she's hearing this right now, she ain't in heaven. I'm telling you that
Yeah.
much.
We're aware.
So this is our November episode, and I remember you were like, usually I come to you with names, and you came to
Yep.
me and you said, "Hey, can we call this No Means Yes Vember?"
Yes,
And
that's
I
what I
was like,
said.
"Dude, that's
That's messed
inappropriate. You
up.
can't say that." And you're like, "No, I'm serious. No means yes." And I said, "Okay, man." Like you got really
No.
aggressive.
Yeah. No to the patriarchy.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I was saying. I don't know if you were.
yeah. I really want to mess with, I actually genuinely want to mess with the Spotify chapter. You know how, like, I think we talked about this before, how like Spotify automates chapter
Oh,
names
yeah. Yeah.
and like picks specific words. So like, should we say famous video game just so it picks it up and people check this out? Or should we say the opposite and say like butt, poop, Hitler,
Yep.
dildo,
Yep.
Christian Pope,
Christian Pope. Yeah, that's it.
Vatican,
Uh-huh.
anal.
Uh-huh.
Like I really just want like whoever's in charge of like pressing that button to be like, oh my God, like
They're
anal
they're
again?
they're at it again.
These guys are analing again?
Yes. These guys
Uh,
are Christian Poping again.
Super Mario Brothers.
Uh-huh.
I have to say it really clear too. Super Mario Brothers anal,
Uh-huh.
Metal Gear Solid
Fart.
butt play,
Okay.
Yoshi threesome. And I think
Yeah.
that'll be like the first 10 minutes of the chapters.
The Hollow Knight incest.
Hollow Knight. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. Everyone's talking about Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight orgy.
Silk. Yeah. Yep.
Silk Song, Silky Dildo.
Okay.
Is that
It
not
sounds
a...
like you're just saying things that are close to each other.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Um, anyway, that's all I got for today. My apology. And you wanted to call this no means yes, and I just kept saying no, please.
No, please. Is that what you said? Let's go.
And you said, oh, you mean yes, please?
That's not that. Uh, I thought today we would really get into the down and dirty of something that you just found out 5 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, I just found this out. This is really important, actually.
Uh-huh. My son knows about the podcast.
Yeah, I find that insane, actually.
Really?
And that he knows right now that that you're doing it.
Yeah, he knows well, he was still asleep.
So
But
when you told him
yep.
that you do it, what was his response?
Oh, you're doing the podcast? That's cool. And I
Oh
was
no,
like,
I'm sorry. When you told him what it was,
I mean, it's not like I don't sit him down and tell him,
like it's the
son, yeah,
birds
yeah.
and the bees. Like
Son, I have some
son, are you
bad
sitting?
news. Son, I have some bad news for you. Your dad does a podcast.
And he starts crying. He
No!
starts
Yeah,
crying
I
and
know.
throwing up. And he's like,
Yep.
"Do I get two Christmases?
Yeah, and you're like, worse. You get a podcast
Worse,
Christmas.
you get one, and I get to talk about my podcast at it."
Yep, yep. No, I mean it's just he knows from like hints here and there. I'll be
Uh-huh.
looking at a clip from you or something, and he's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "It's a clip Dan put together for the podcast. You can't hear this one or listen to this one. You know,
Uh-huh.
it depends on which one you've sent." And he's like, "Oh, do you guys have like a million subscribers yet?" And I always look and go, no, buddy, we don't have a million
You should be
subscribers.
like, "What's a million nowadays?" Like
Yeah,
subscribers aren't important.
13, 58.
Yeah, what's a number? It's all a number.
He's like, we should do live events so that we can get more fans. That's what he
He
said to
said
me.
that to you. We should do.
He said that to
Oh,
me.
me and
Live
you should do
events.
live events.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like when people see me live in person. You think I want to do a live event?
I thought you were going to call out my son for trying to run this
Well, first
podcast.
off,
And
yeah.
yep, there you go.
What is this? What the Sonacom?
Yep, that's it. And
I didn't
now,
want to. I didn't want to dox his name.
now it's time to. Yeah, what the D dot dot
What
dot
the
com.
Diacon? Like
Yep,
seriously?
yep.
Like first off, hey, I hope you're listening to this. Like when you're older,
Oh
fuck
my
you. Who do you
God.
think you are?
Yeah,
Like don't ever
exactly.
try to disrespect my podcast.
Son, fuck you. Who do you think you are?
Secondly,
I said it.
because you're listening to this in the future, I might steal your idea and pawn it off as my
Oh.
own.
So if we become very famous and everything, and like literally rich, and then we're like, oh
Uh,
my God, Dom, like we had this great idea, and it was his idea to
yeah,
make fun of him on the
but we're
podcast.
already dead.
I mean, we could be 80 or something. I thought
You think
we're gonna make it to
we're
80,
gonna the lifestyle
especially
we
if we're
live? You
rich.
think we're
Yep.
gonna make it to 80?
I was gonna say, what do you mean? But I feel like eventually gluten's gonna get you.
Somebody's gonna pour
Yep,
gluten and dairy down my throat.
and you'll
I'm gonna
die.
pour. What are you allergic to?
Uh, Not women and things. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour. I don't know, semen down your throat.
Okay, it seemed like it took a hard turn, but
Yeah, sorry, I don't. Anyway, well, so it makes it seem like you're gonna kill me. We're like Romeo and Juliet.
yep, that's like we're Romeo and Juliet, except that I'm gonna pour gluten in
Patio and
something.
Juliet. You ready for
Yeah,
that? How do you think about
patio.
that?
Oh my
I mean,
God.
this kind of connected because William Shakespeare is kind of like the theme,
Yes, is the
the
theme of
artwork.
all of
So
this.
he
That's
wrote
true.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, he wrote Romeo.
Patio and
Yep.
Patiet.
Hmm.
There we go.
Patio
Sorry.
and
It's
Patiette.
real. I know. Listen, the artwork isn't that great. That wasn't that great. This is a
I
very last minute put together.
like a golden retriever sitting on it, and it's
My
called
granny
Air.
being Air
Yep.
Bud. What does that mean? I don't know.
I don't know.
My video is acting up right now. I don't know how to fix it. I
No,
can't do anything about it.
it's probably whatchamacall. It's your face. It's
But
emitting special rays.
what if a thing comes up and even says like cannot read face, too ugly. Please replace.
Replace face.
Um, so are you playing anything new? I know last time I haven't shifted that much. I went back to Marvel Rivals. I
Oh, you're
re-downloaded
playing
Des
Marvel Rivals again,
I
dude?
went back to it, yeah.
Yeah,
It
who's
keeps
your
great.
main? Go ahead, tell everyone.
Uh
Venom.
I
You like to
started
see his
playing
butt.
Blade
Really?
because they just added Blade maybe a couple months ago, and I started playing as him.
And you think you're good enough to be Blade?
I mean, actually, I don't know any of his controls.
Really?
I like kind of with people I don't play as a lot, I kind of button mash.
Okay.
So like I'm not really good as like people I play like one off as. So I'm still getting him. I re-downloaded Destiny,
Okay.
and Destiny took up like half my Xbox space.
Yeah, that's is Destiny new? Is
No, Destiny 2, I mean, it's been around for like 10 years.
No, I know. I thought they were doing something new. I guess they're just always
Oh,
releasing
yeah, they
content.
always release
Yeah.
like the expansions. And then the other game I'm playing on my PS4 is
Whoa.
let's see how long it takes for my apartment to blow up because every time
Mm.
I start a game on my PlayStation 4, yes, everyone, I still have a PlayStation 4.
Yes, he does. It's embarrassing. And it
It's
makes a
most
lot of noise.
embarrassing.
It makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, and it makes a lot of noise when I try to play any game that's not like a PS1 game.
Yeah.
So I started playing a game from 2017 and it started going wild. And I was like, is this a fucking joke?
You should play the newest game that's available to the
If
system
I
just
tried
to
to
see if
put
it
in
breaks.
what's the
Yeah.
newest game, like a
Uh-huh.
Battlefield or a
Yeah,
Call of
yeah, yeah.
Duty,
The new Battlefield or Call of
whatever a
Duty.
Call of Duty. If I
Yeah.
tried to download that, if they even sell it on the PS4, I will literally be dead.
I kind of wish it would happen.
You, yeah, honestly, it'd be good content.
I
I'd do it
know.
live.
I would literally record an episode after you were gone
Uh-huh.
in your memoriam and then
Uh-huh.
just leave it somewhere, not edit it. It wouldn't even be recorded because no one hit record.
So how would you where would you leave it if it's nothing?
I
If
don't know.
you
I just
didn't
know I would.
record it.
Yeah, I know.
So what is it a video of? Or what is it audio of?
It would have been me doing like a really dramatic, moving think piece on how you lived your best life, played Battlefield, and your PlayStation 4 blew up and killed you.
And it was sad that it was a game that I didn't even like playing
I
or
might
a
even
genre
say
I don't even like.
maybe I sue them because it hurt me in the pod, and now I don't have the episode.
So you sue my
I
mom
get
and my
rich.
stepdad.
I was going with like EA or whatever.
Okay.
Why would I sue your mom and your
I
stepdad
don't
for
know.
letting you play
Yeah.
Battlefield? I'm suing them for letting you
You can
play
also sue
Battlefield.
EA, so they can all be one
Yeah.
party.
Okay. Okay. So your mom, your stepdad, and EA all work together
Uh-huh.
somehow
Yeah.
to make you
I
play
don't know. My mom,
Battlefield.
my mom's a retired teacher. I don't know what she does in her off time.
That's true. We actually can't account
What
for
if
her.
I found out my mom was like a secret streamer?
Oh my God. Like she was actually, oh my God, she had millions of followers.
Yeah.
Yo, what if she flashed a little skin to like
She do
up the numbers?
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not saying it.
What the fuck did you just say?
I'm saying what if she did? Like,
She has
some of
a
these.
she has a ring light. She has a better lighting than me.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, she's gonna play the cards right. She's gonna pretend to flirt with her people. She's
Uh-huh.
gonna get gifts from her anons and subs and whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then she's gonna get someone to run her Discord. She's gonna get someone to run this. She's gonna be playing the newest games,
Yeah.
like everything. Oh my God, what if you were playing a game one day and it was against your mom and she
Uh-huh.
mains as Venom and she kills you like with some sick moves and your
And
blade and
then
you're
that
like,
clip
son,
winds up
get me.
online and like she's like, look at this and
Yo,
like her clip
and she
is look
does
at
a
this
crouch on your
noob.
body. Like she's like doing
Yeah,
that.
like the teabagging and like
Yep.
she's like, look at this fucking noob named What the Famicom and like she's like playing me and making fun of me
Yep.
and like call me a virgin.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then bringing up personal stuff like on the clip from Twitch, she'd be like, did you know like he didn't get pubes till he was 8 or something like something real personal.
Like, did you? I
Like why
want to
she would know
know.
that?
Yeah, and 8 feels really early,
Yeah,
like really early.
it's true.
Anyway,
Um, yeah, but I mean, I would respect it if she did that. I would fucking respect her for once instead of lying. She hasn't said a new lie since the last time I talked about
I
the last
know.
time she frustrated
We're
me.
yeah, we're aware.
But if it comes up, something happens, you'll be sure as shit she'll be on the podcast.
So real quick, someone in the audience actually wanted me to ask you a question, and it was about therapy. That you think people should have therapy, right?
Uh-huh.
I think it's a good idea. Now, would you say you could replace therapy?
With
I don't know, like a girlfriend. So
Wait, so someone in the
uh-huh.
audience.
Someone in the audience is
We're
asking.
not in a live
No. This has nothing
staging
to do with
area.
you or I. This is just an audience member. We'll call
Uh-huh.
them Dave. Has a therapist, and they cancel their therapy sessions when they get a girlfriend. Sometimes it
Hmm.
lasts a year, sometimes 2 years, and then all of a sudden, girlfriend's gone, and they have to go back to therapy. Well, doesn't it seem like they're dating a therapist?
I mean, why don't you just like let a guy do it? I mean, is it a guy?
His name's Dave, so yes.
Why don't you let Dave
Uh-huh.
do what he wants to do?
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
And maybe sometimes Dave seems like the kind of guy that replaces a girl with just working out. So when he gets a girl, he stops working out as much.
Oh, that's interesting. That is a phenomenon that actually happens. Do you still work out?
Dave?
Man, I'm asking you.
I don't, this isn't about me, but knowing Dave,
Uh-huh.
his character,
Yeah.
he works out less than he used to.
Okay, that happens. Oh, listen, that happens to all of us.
Yeah. Do you? Or
Yeah, the same amount.
we're still talking about Dave, right?
Yeah, we're still talking about Dave.
God bless Dave.
God bless him.
God bless Dave for like telling his
Yep.
therapist he doesn't need therapy anymore so he can
Yeah,
save money, so he
that's a
can
big.
save some money too.
It's it looks like it's really just a ploy to save money.
Isn't everything just a ploy to save
I
money?
knew it. Yes, it kind of is. It's actually really funny. I have this friend I did a podcast with.
Uh-huh.
He has a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
He could buy whatever the hell he wants. Like, go for it. He loves to save 3%. Like, it's his favorite thing in the world. He's like, oh my God, I saved $3.48. And I'm like, I don't care, dude. Who cares?
That's wild.
I have this other friend I do a podcast with. He makes $3 an hour. So he gets by. But then like his favorite thing is saving 3 cents. And I'm always like,
That is
God bless.
interesting.
And both of you individuals out there,
Both of
both of you individuals, I'm just
yeah,
speaking
yeah,
to
yeah,
them
yeah. Yeah.
generally,
Yeah. I wish I knew
are
both
like
either
the
one of those
extremes of
guys.
the financial scale, and it's just like you still both love to save money that much.
Can I say something about the
Oh, go ahead.
second individual you
Yeah,
were
the second
talking
one.
about, who I don't know?
He's the rich one, right?
No, the not rich one.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
He sounds pretty buff.
He does,
He
doesn't he?
sounds like he makes like really funny memes. If I
Okay.
saw the
Does
memes,
he,
I feel like I would laugh.
unless he stops working out?
I mean, the memes are still funny.
Okay.
So like, I don't know. I would like to be friends with him, maybe.
Would I show these memes to someone like my son, now that he's old enough, he knows I have a podcast, and go by
Uh-huh.
his judgments? That would be a great segment.
May, that would be a good live segment. That's the first
That's what I
live we can
mean.
do.
Okay.
I don't hate
Funny,
it.
funny or not, and we sit him down
Funny
and
or
we
not to
show him the
Gen
meme.
Alpha. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not gonna like any of them.
I mean, like our previous episode we did, Gen Alpha loves Rodney Dangerfield, obviously. So
Yeah, that's clearly evident in the numbers.
yeah, we don't. So I think it had a million hits.
1 million, is that what it
Like
was?
we got hit a million times. Like people punched us because they were like, "Yeah, that episode is fucking terrible."
Yep.
Who thought it was a good idea?
To tell Gen Alpha that Rodney Dangerfield even exists.
Yeah. So I think that's all the update we have. I guess we're good to go on our first break, and then when we come back, if anyone doesn't know, maybe from the artwork or maybe from the
Hmm.
terrible artwork, that this episode is about games that transition from 2D to 3D.
Oh, is that what
Or
we're
even
doing?
if we can think of games that went from 3D to 2D. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like, yeah, the kind of the transition and see if it actually worked out for the franchise or not.
Oh, like made a big transition. Are you
Yeah,
gonna?
I actually have
Okay.
three categories of games that I put them in. So we'll come back and, you know, as William Shakespeare said, 2D or not 2D. Did you like that?
Really?
I didn't have to fucking read Shakespeare in high school.
You didn't have to
No.
at
I
all.
said, I can't read. And they said, what are you doing here?
I wondered about your high school because we already talked about a famous band from there.
Yeah.
I almost sent you the screenshot the other night. I took Google autocomplete things,
Uh-huh.
famous bands from, and then the autocorrect was Northeast Philly, and I was like, yeah, perfect, absolutely.
Okay.
Not listed. There's like 80 bands.
What?
Yep, they're not on there, dude. Sorry.
I'm suing Google now. All right, and we're back from our break. So it's really funny because you actually went from 2D to 3D. If anyone doesn't realize, you actually went from 1D to 2D to 3D. So Nick, if anyone doesn't know,
Hmm.
Nick knows three Dans in his life, in three different periods of his life.
Yeah.
I was the first Dan, so that's 1D.
Grade school Dan.
He met a high school Dan,
High school Dan.
2D,
Yeah.
and you met a college Dan, 3D. So you're the
Yeah.
first human being to go from 1D to 3D.
It's weird. I think practice makes you be able to like take more D.
Yeah, and you have no D.
I
The
have.
doctor, your doctor called me after one of your checkups.
Mhm.
He said, I should tell you something about your friend. And I said, oh, Nick? Like that's, I
so,
don't really know him, but like he just does like his name in my phone. This is not a lie, everyone.
so a
Nick's name
doc.
in my
Yeah.
phone is
Good.
Podcast Nick.
That's so good.
And it was all for a bit. It was all for a bit that we did 5 years
A
ago. And
screenshot.
we
Yeah.
did it for a screenshot bit 5 years ago for a
Yeah.
joke. And I haven't changed it since.
Yeah. Even when mine's grade school friend only. Dan.
That is insane. So Podcast Nick
Yeah.
and grade school friend only
I like
Dan.
the word only is good because it infers I was only friends with him for a little bit in grade school.
So here's the best thing. So
Uh-huh.
according to your phone,
Yeah.
we only knew each other for maybe like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, that's correct.
According to my phone, we
Yeah.
just met. So
There's no overlap.
there's no overlap, there's no in between. That's like maybe the funniest joke that no one will ever understand. Um,
Podcast only. No, I don't even know the guy. We just do a podcast.
yeah. So we're here to talk about games that transition from or try to transition from 2D to 3D or maybe
Mhm.
3D to 2D and see how they were successful. I have three categories. I have
Oh,
with the successful ones, the ones that didn't destroy the franchise, that kind of like did okay, and the ones that killed a franchise. So the first category is the ones that made the series excellent, the ones that like saved the franchise, sort of. So this
oh.
category is called 3D's Nuts.
3D's nuts.
3D's Nuts.
Okay. Right.
So of course, I'm just going to name off all the easy ones so we can get those out of the way. Super Mario 64, Legend of Zelda. Like all of these are all the ones that like once they transitioned to 3D, it like changed everything. Metal Gear, Doom,
Oh yeah.
Grand Theft Auto,
Yep.
Duke Nukem, but also Duke Nukem can be in the other two categories, which I'll explain later.
Oh.
Metroid Prime,
Okay.
Final Fantasy.
Mhm.
So all of these, I feel like once they turn 3D, their 3D entries just exploded the franchise into like a whole different game. Like they were all like tens out of tens the time they turned 3D.
Yeah, I would give them that. They're the ones that I would have done these last. No big deal. The way I do the order, because like
I'm
you
sorry,
work your way up
I'm
to
not just like a normal
superlative.
podcast that sings about like fucking. You want me to make like sing song TikToks? Is that what you fucking want?
Go ahead, tell everyone what you told me to tell my son that hey, I'm gonna be upstairs recording the podcast, and then he's gonna say podcast, what podcast? And I say, yep, we're having QTB on. That's it. I said it, and they're gonna come on to our podcast and be
Uh-huh.
guests just to see if my son knew who they were.
Uh-huh.
And then what did I say? I jokingly said, oh,
You
is it Nick
said he
and
was gonna
Steve?
love them and then want to sponsor them.
No,
So your
us.
son, who's
Wants
like
to
not making fun
sponsor.
of him, he's a
Yeah,
nobody, but like what does
yeah.
that mean he
He said
sponsors them?
nobody. I don't know. He wants to sponsor us, but only because we had them on.
Oh, okay. Oh, now it makes sense actually.
Yeah, yeah. And anyway,
Um,
I don't know how he sponsors us either.
I don't know. He doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, I think like all of these hit like a weird threshold where they're like, okay, once we turn 3D, we're not going back. Like once we turn 3D, like we're changing everything. Like I don't
Mhm.
think I think there's been like one or two more Metroid games that were 2D, but like Metroid Prime, once it turned into a first person shooter, everyone was like, holy shit, like make more of these.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, has there ever been a 2D Final Fantasy since the 90s?
They redid like tactics and stuff like that to
But
be,
isn't Tactics even 3D-ish?
yeah, they're 3D-ish.
But like
Well, I
even
feel
Metal Gear,
like,
I mean, even Grand Theft Auto, I don't think it was over the top. It was over the top view, so it wasn't really technically 2D.
yeah,
The OGs.
that's two dimensions, I
Is
guess.
that 2.5 dimensions? Because some of the later games I'm mentioning is like are 2.5 dimensions.
What is 2.5 dimensions?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you
Two
know
and a
what it
half
is,
D.
dog.
It's 2.5D.
It's me. I'm 2.5 inches, dog.
So fully
Yeah, fully
forward.
erect,
Yep, that's it.
fully Dan wrecked. How about that?
Okay,
I'm gonna start saying that. Well, I'm like fully erect. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm Dan wrecked right
I'm
now.
Dan wrecked right now. And everyone will be like, "Whoa, dude, step back." He's
Yeah, it was like
fucking
REKT, like
yeah,
like the
yeah,
slang wrecked.
yep, yeah. I got it.
I know what Zoomers and Boomers and Gen Z and Gen Alpha and all the kids are saying.
It's talking about being fully erect and being wrecked at the same time.
Um, I thought I had more. Is there any more on the list that I gave you of like
No, the S tier.
franchises? Yeah, franchises that maybe like are S tier like kind of considered.
Well, I guess Sonic didn't do as well. So
So I
see,
have Sonic in another category. I don't
okay,
have Sonic in like the ultimate game-changing one.
then those are probably the best ones then. I mean, those are the ones that started out as 2D games that everyone actually already liked usually.
Uh-huh.
And then when they went 3D, they were not only liked and lauded, they were like, wow, this is the forefront of
Yeah,
where
that's
we're
true.
going.
These games
People
weren't
start
like games that people hated and then turned 3D.
No, well, and what's interesting about that is they have high expectations. Like another Mario game comes out, can't be shit. Could be, but you got a lot of money. There's a lot of following behind it.
Yeah.
Same with like the Grand Theft Autos, the Fallouts. Like people follow those games, so you can't release a shit
Oh,
product.
Fallout. I'm an idiot. I think every single
Oh, okay.
Fallout 3D Fallout has been like insane.
I didn't see Doom on here. Did you put Doom in the one under?
Yeah, well, I put Doom in this category
Oh, two and a half D or something. Okay.
because I feel like the first 3D Doom was oh well, no, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot because Doom was already 3D. But I guess I'm thinking when Doom turned like actual polygon 3D,
Yeah, like it changed from
and that
sprites
was like
to
Doom 3, and I think people like that. So I don't remember people actually hating that. That's why I put this in this category because I just realized Doom was always kind of 3D.
sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, the only thing I was gonna say is that these are games that also get copied for the next 10 years.
Oh
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
People are ripping off little parts of it, trying to steal things. Probably developers who worked on the games got like side gigs. Like I worked on Zelda Ocarina of Time. Really, it's the guy who designed like the bananas or like Link's shoes,
And
but
like
like he
he's
gets
at
a
like
job
Comic
because of
Cons
it.
and he's like
Yep.
has pictures of banana behind him. They're like, "Oh, who you worked on the Zelda game?" He's like, "Yeah, I did the banana."
And he get hired for another game, and it
And
was
he
probably
charges
like,
like $500 for a picture.
yep, that's it.
I remember when I met Lou Ferrigno. I have a signed picture of Lou Ferrigno.
Uh-huh.
I met him at a Comic Con.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember how expensive the autograph was, but
Ah,
he
that was
tried
so
to sell
nice.
me on his like workout book, and I kind of like laughed at him and said no.
Uh-huh.
And then this is
What do you
really
do?
fucked. This is an actual fucked up thing on my end because it was my first time actually meeting him in person.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him, and then when I walked away, this was maybe the early 2000s. I walked away and I was with my brother, and I said, "Why does he sound so fucked up?" And my brother was like, "He's deaf, you asshole."
That's
I
hilarious.
remember saying that, and I was like, "Holy shit! Wow, this is the worst moment of my life."
Wow, dude. The deaf community now, I can't wait to tell my grandmother.
Well, tell your grandma now is deaf.
No, the one that passed.
How are you gonna tell her?
I don't know. I'm gonna send it over a
Oh
Ouija
wait,
board.
if my granny's listening to this and she tells your grandma,
She can tell her.
they're gonna rave from the grave and they're gonna come up.
Why do you have my grandmother in hell? Because she was deaf? Is
I
that all
know.
deaf people go to hell? According to you? Is that it? They can't
What a
hear, so they
crazy
can't hear.
soundbite. Is it because she's deaf?
They can't hear the words of God, so they go to
I'm not
hell.
saying any of this.
It sounds like you're
I'm also
inferring
not
and
saying
implying it. Hmm.
it. Um, so if that's all the S tier kind of ones we can think of, my next category is 2D or not 2D.
Okay.
So ones that went 3D, but maybe it didn't have the impact that they thought it was going to have, but didn't kill the franchise completely. So the first 3D entry of Contra was a PS1 game in 1996 called Contra Legacy of War.
I don't
It
remember that
got
one.
like middling reviews, and like people were like, "Oh, this is the first 3D Contra," and then it didn't look great, it didn't play great. It like didn't kill the Contra games because clearly there's more Contra games.
Yeah.
They went back to two. I remember I owned one of the 3D ones on PS2, and I just remember being like, "Oh, this is 3D Contra." But they went back to 2D and like 10 or 15 years later because they know people weren't feeling the 3D ones. So clearly, like if you like look out, and I think Contra is weird because I think every other one is 3D, and then when that bombs, they come out with like, "Oh no, this is the new one. It's 2D. It's just like the old ones you played."
Interesting. No,
So I
I
feel like
didn't actually know
the
Contra did that.
franchise isn't dead, but I feel like they save themselves every other year by releasing, like a 2D like throwback looking one.
Back to what they were good at.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh no, this was this the whole time."
Huh.
Another game that I have that I feel like you probably play with your son. Worms. Do you play Worms with your son?
Yeah, I play Worms.
So did you know there was a Worms 3D? I don't know if it's 3D
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, Worms 3D came out. It was all right. That definitely sucked more than the other games. And I think after that they released Worms Armageddon and stuff like that. So
Was
they went back.
Worms Armageddon 3D?
No, it was 2D.
Okay. So that's even the funnier thing. Like people hated Worms 3D, and then I think after that they went back to making like just the classic. It's really tiny worms, and the screen goes left and right to like
Uh-huh.
the weapons and stuff like that. Did you know that there's 28 Worms games?
I believe it. Yeah, I know there's a
That's
bunch.
and seven of them were made before Worms 3D. So there's been 20.
Games
one
after.
afterward. Like that's insane.
I feel like that type of game doesn't release DLC, so the new game is
Uh,
DLC. It's just like different levels and
got you,
like
got you.
skins and packs.
Uh, d I remember one time your doctor called me
Yep,
and said that you had 28 worms.
he did. And did he say
And you
any
had worms, you had 3D worms too.
3D worms? Like he could see them left and right and
And I said,
spatially.
"Why are you calling me? Doesn't he have family?
Doesn't he have a phone?
Doesn't he have like why are you telling me his results? Shouldn't you
What if
tell
he was,
him?"
what if he was like, Nick can't afford a phone. He just wants me to tell you and then tell him on the
He was
pod.
just here. Like, wait, so did Nick just leave the hospital room? No, he's right in front of me.
He just wanted us to call.
He just wanted us to call, I tell you. Yeah, so I found where I think I definitely only played like Worms one or two, like one of the OG Worms on computer, like a family computer when I
Hmm.
was a kid. I don't think I've ever played a Worm since.
Oh,
I
we used
remember the
to
gist of it. I remember it's like, you pick all these weapons.
turn-based combat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
yeah, oh yeah. I guess I never realized that it is turn-based combat.
yeah,
Oh wow.
literally. Yeah, look at you, dude. You just learned a new thing today.
What do you have? Do you have like any like C tier-esque ones that like fall in the same range as
No, I
Worms?
just had a whole bunch listed and some were really good and some were really bad. Like,
Okay.
did you put this one in a category? Because that's the other problem. We didn't put our list together. So now I'm going to say one and you're like, actually, I was saving that for the
Actually,
left.
actually, right? I'm a real gamer.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
real gamers do.
they fix their glasses with the
Uh-huh.
middle of their hand.
And they take their used condoms off.
They're used condoms.
Yeah.
Gamers.
Who is it? Oh, yeah. They never wear condoms
That's right.
because they never have anyone to wear it with.
Have sex. Yeah, that's
There you
better.
go.
Um, so I was going to say something like Earthworm Jim.
So that is, yes.
Jesus
Go
Christ. He
ahead,
has
make
another
fun of me.
category.
That's the
There he is.
next category.
See, he didn't tell me all the categories. He goes, I have an A tier, a B tier, and a C tier. And I'm like this. Yeah, just what are you talking about? And he's like, the good ones, the medium ones, and the ones that do this. And I'm like, all right, I'll do my own list. And now
Yeah, go
it's
ahead.
ruined. The episode's over. I was gonna say it wasn't very good, or at
Yeah.
least not as good as the TV.
I rented Earthworm Jim 3D once from Blockbuster and never played it. Maybe because I don't remember how to save in those games. You only had it for what,
Yeah,
3 or 4 days when you rent it from
yeah,
Blockbuster. So I remember having it not being like, and it's never been available anywhere.
yeah,
So for me to play Earthworm Jim 3D, like I would have to go to a retro store and hope they have it.
yeah. I wouldn't, and I would not go out of my way to play that game.
And I mean, we'll kind of fast forward because that's
Oh.
in category of like ones that legit killed the franchise.
Ah, that's considered a franchise killer.
Like there has not been Earthworm Jim. There's been like remasters of the OG ones, but like there has not been a new Earthworm Jim that was so bad that it killed the entire franchise.
That's wild. I almost feel like there's no way that killed the franchise, but then I guess maybe
It's like my granny watching the
Yep.
Titanic go down, not doing anything.
just watching it and laughing.
I remember like her first words when she was born, she was like, "Good."
That was her first words.
That's why when I asked her if she remembered the Titanic, that's why she didn't respond.
I thought her first words were bark, bark.
Oh yeah, she's Air
Yeah.
Granny,
Yeah.
but
And
she's
she's
treated
everything.
like a dog.
Yes,
Very
that's
good.
correct. Yeah.
So back to these categories are all fucked. I think I just did it just to make the 3Ds nuts joke,
Uh-huh.
and now it just threw everything off.
Uh-huh.
The next category, I mean, not the next category. The next game I have in like the didn't kill the franchise list
Hmm.
is Mortal Kombat 4. So Mortal
Would you
Kombat
consider
4 was the
four
first
was the
time
first one that was
fully 3D, like
okay?
polygons and everything. So when that came out, people are like, "This controls like trash. This isn't that great." And then
Hmm.
it got ported to the N64, and they're like, "This is even worse." And I played it on the Dreamcast, and I'm like, like it's kind of I don't know. I just kind of enjoy it
Clunky.
just for nostalgia. But I don't think and it's weird because like that killed the franchise for a little bit, and I think for years people really didn't care about Mortal Kombat games, even though I did, because the ones on like they released ones on PS2. There were two games on the PS2 is Deadly Alliance and Mortal Kombat Deception. But on them they had like extra stuff, like they had Mortal Kombat Chess, they had Mortal what is it? Motor Combat. So it was Mario Kart with Mortal Kombat characters.
Mortal Come, but
More I didn't say Mortal Kombat. I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. Say it again.
sorry.
Say it again. So Spotify automated chapters reads it clearly. Fine, I'll say it. I'll say it.
Go ahead.
Mortal
Yeah.
come,
Yeah.
but the come is a K.
Okay, of course it is.
That it?
You
What
got
you
it, dude.
fucking want?
Sorry, I was you were
10:30 in
talking
the
about
morning. This guy's
you were,
talking
talk,
about Mortal Kombat.
you were talking about Mortal Kombat, and I literally drifted for like one sentence, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll show this guy. I'm gonna
I'll
say
show
Mortal
this guy what
Kombat."
I mean, what I'm really about.
Yep,
But
it's fine.
anyway, the other two 3D entries like kind of had like a weird gimmick in them, so I feel like that kind of saved them.
Okay.
But Mortal Kombat 4 was the first one. I was like, this kind of sucks. Like, why'd they go 3D? Mortal Kombat 4 was also released the year Mortal Kombat Annihilation came out, that second movie.
Oof.
So it was a bad year for Mortal Kombat.
Bad year for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So, but it did, but the franchise is back. Everyone loves the franchise now. So that's why it didn't kill it.
Hmm.
So go ahead, rate another one.
I'm trying
Mortal
to figure out
Kombat.
what you want. Like, is this a list style?
No,
Is
just read
this
anything. And I'll just say where I had it in my list.
um Metal Gear Solid's wild because I don't think you put that in S tier, but it kind
I
of
did. You
is.
didn't
Oh,
fucking
did you?
listen. I did. Yeah.
Oh, geez. Holy crap.
Sorry, I
Anyway.
didn't say the word solid. I just said Metal Gear.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Uh, fine. Legend of Zelda. And I know it was on the
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
I literally am just touching on a few things that
hmm
even was the Switch version the first fully 3D one?
No, the Nintendo 64.
Oh, that is even the Ocarina of Time. Technically, it's fully 3D. You can
Yeah.
explore the world and move in any direction. Okay. It's
And I
just a
think
different.
that's also another series that like maybe once every few years they come out with like a old school looking one.
Hmm.
So to be like, hey, remember how it looked like? We'll make you fucking buy this version too.
Yeah, that's what they'll do.
I have Mega Man. Mega Man
Oh,
tried to
you know
go
what?
3D.
I didn't like the Mega Man 3D.
So what was it Mega Man Legends was the 3D one. But I feel like Mega Man's another one where like every now and then they come out like with a 3D one, people don't like it. They come out with a 2D one, they're like, "Oh, it's a throwback." I
Yeah.
played this when my dad used to beat me. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. That used to beat me. Who's beating me now, Dad? And their dad's dead.
Actually, you know what's even crazier?
What?
I found this out. You're never gonna believe, the first 3D Mega Man was a Mario Kart ripoff.
How was?
So
Oh,
it was called Mega Man Battle and Chase. It was basically a Mario Kart with Mega Man characters.
that's a bit
That was the
insane.
first 3D Mega Man. That's like making the first 3D Mortal Kombat like a baseball game.
That's kind of wild, and
Like crazy.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I'm gonna
Like, I
sue you.
legit hate it. He's not a man. He was never circumcised. I was there.
Do we know that his
His
whole
dad,
life?
Dr. Light, his dad stopped it.
His dad stopped the circumcision.
Yeah.
Dr. Wiley was gonna do it, I assume.
And that's what broke them up. So like Dr. Light is the good
Hmm.
scientist, right? And Dr. Wiley was going to do it. He was doing him a favor. He was going to
So,
circumcise his
for the
son
record, circumcision is good.
for this situation. I don't care what you do with your peener on your time.
Okay. Can't wait to tell anti-circumcision lobbyists.
Are they in our Discord?
That's almost
That's the
entirely our
Discord we're
Discord. That's the whole Discord.
in. But I kind of related to Mega Man. I'm just throw this out there too. Every other Sonic game, I feel like every time they have a 3D
Yeah,
Sonic, people
they
like it or hate it,
100%.
and then they come out with a 2D one.
And
People
everyone's
love
like, we
it.
love it again.
And literally every few years there's like back and forth because people don't like the 3D Sonics as much. But Sonic the Hedgehog is beyond loved.
He is, and there's too much momentum. Like a game like that can release a clunker and just keep going.
Yeah.
Mario
I
does all the
literally
time.
released a clunker literally at like 9:30 this morning.
Can you verify?
It was from bacon and eggs.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It did answer my question.
And
I didn't
coffee.
know.
I've been drinking canned coffee.
I Canned coffee,
Yeah, like a draft, like coffee draft in a can.
like an iced coffee
Yeah.
for the morning.
You've never had coffee from a can?
I have, but like not like to start
Yo,
my
everyone, this
day.
guy can't afford
Uh-huh.
coffee from a can.
Yeah, he's never had
Sorry,
coffee.
food
Go ahead,
stamps
say
can't
it.
pay for coffee in a
Say
can,
it.
dude.
Yep. Say it. Um, I've
Say
never had
what?
coffee. Just say I've never had coffee. Say anything.
You've
Go
never
ahead.
had coffee?
Yeah,
That's it. That's the
there you
soundbite.
go.
That's the one that's gonna make us
Soundbite.
go viral.
I'm like, this dude's
And
never
then
had
like
coffee.
I'll like Photoshop like jizz on your lip, and you'll be like, "Why is this clip going viral?"
That's interesting you say that. It does remind me of a clip I saw earlier today.
We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. Um, so to be or not to D, whatever
You got
the
it right.
episode name. Yeah, I actually said to be or not to D, so I messed it up already.
I'll edit that,
Edit,
and
please.
I'll edit like William Shakespeare's face on yours.
Edit everything I've said today,
Okay.
except Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Um, so I was looking, I have a list of the most successful 2D games ever made.
Okay.
And it's crazy because some of these are pretty new, and I think that's an interesting phenomenon.
Oh, that is interesting. Are they more like indie?
Yeah, Cuphead.
Okay. Very 2D. Yeah.
Were you into Cuphead? Like with
I played
your,
it twice. I really enjoyed it. I just never bought it.
yeah, it seems like your favorite game ever. Hollow Knight.
Very successful.
And the
The
new
new one.
one that you love to talk about new games, Silk Song or Silk whatever, is out right now,
Yeah.
right? And that's literally just a 2D game that has like
That is true. I never thought
jump,
about the aspect
attack.
of 2Ds kind of conquer more than 3Ds nowadays.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Undertale,
Very
not
2D.
new,
It's very
but
like very
yeah,
cheap looking. Yeah.
yeah. Braid, I
I
don't know.
played that. I remember that.
Okay. Celeste, I don't know what that is. Castlevania Symphony of Night.
Oh yeah, so that's funny. And that wasn't on any of my list, but that came after a clunker of a 3D Castlevania.
Yeah, yeah.
They tried to make Castlevania 3D, it clunked.
So then they went back to what they
Yeah,
did
isn't that
good.
funny? They
Yeah.
do it, and they do that with Castlevania. They haven't done it in like 10 years, but like they did that every few years. They tried to make a 3D, then went back to 2D.
That was the game Fez. It's kind of interesting.
I
Weird.
remember that being like kind of cheap looking.
Oh, yeah, it does look cheap. And
So
anyway,
yeah,
those are like the games, but a lot of the other ones are older ones and stuff like that. But it
yeah,
is interesting that like newer games can come out and be 3D and be like or 2D and be like big hits kind of.
yeah. My final, I guess my final one is the category that killed franchises was 2D's nuts.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about that?
It's really good, I guess.
Okay, so the ones that killed the franchises: Earthworm Jim 3D,
Okay.
1999, Bubsy 3D.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
So
Bubsy.
weirdly, they just announced, or it might be out by now, but like a package of all the past Bubsy games or a new Bubsy. And I'm like, wow, it really took you this long to like really get out of
A
the
new
fucking
Bubsy, the
yeah.
Bubsy hole.
Duke Nukem 3D.
Hmm.
But technically, so Duke Nukem 3D saved that franchise, went from 2D to 3D.
Yep.
But then the next entry, Duke Nukem Forever,
Forever,
killed
thank you. I
killed the
couldn't remember the name of
franchise.
it. Um,
So 3D saved the franchise, but Duke Nukem Forever, the last entry, just killed the franchise.
do you remember the old Duke Nukem games?
Yeah, they were like 2D.
Like really cool. They were just, I think they're Captain Keen or something
Yeah, he
ripoffs.
had no like personality. Yeah, we literally 5 years ago we did a whole episode about Duke Nukem.
Oh, the little sprite game.
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out sometime.
you were on it. Two more. Golden Axe Beast Rider. So Golden Axe, if I say
Arcade
Golden
game?
Axe, do you remember the arcade game
Yeah,
or
the
Golden
arcade
Axe?
game. I love
So they
that.
made a 3D one on the PS2, and that just like it looked bad, it ran bad, everyone hated it, so that killed the franchise like 15 years ago.
3D being it didn't go left to right, like the screen moved
Yeah, it
with
was
you, like
literally
stayed in the
like,
thing.
like
Okay.
a
Free
run
round?
around. Yeah.
No, free. No.
And Virtual Boy, the Virtual Boy console,
Oh, that's
because they
I
tried to go, it was
forgot about
semi
the Virtual
3D.
Boy.
Again, we did an episode all about Virtual Boy.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
I
Like
knew you were
five or
gonna
six,
say
I
it.
don't even remember, 4 or 5 years ago.
It was 9 years ago.
Probably. It fucking feels like it. I can see the bags under my eyes.
I can feel the bags under my eyes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so the Virtual Boy is the last one that like killed because it literally like came out, tried to be 3D, and didn't even last a year. I think like they discontinued the Virtual Boy within a year.
Ooh.
But I
Oh
have
boy.
honorable mentions.
Okay.
You
What's
want to
your
hear my
honorable
honorable
mention?
mentions? My honorable mentions are sort of like asterisks, like they're 3D and 2D. So one of my honorable mentions is a game called Gabriel Knight. Have you ever heard of that?
No. What's Gabriel Knight?
It was an old point and click where you play like a detective who's into like supernatural stuff.
Of course,
But
it
the
sounds like,
first,
yep.
so the first one was Pixels, like a point and
Huh.
click game, like old timey. The
Mhm.
second one was full motion video,
Oh.
and the third one used 3D polygons.
Oh, look at
So
you.
that entire series ran the gamut of every imaginable tech that you could use for a franchise, which I thought was very, very funny. I'm like, oh, they literally even did the in between of using full motion video.
Gabriel Knight games. Look at you, dude.
I think Tim Curry was even the voice of him.
Uh,
What do you got? You got
it's,
something you want to shit talk Tim Curry?
and I was thinking about a couple of things he's done that are hilarious.
Oh, like
Like,
the Command and Conquer video.
yeah, that
Space.
game.
Yeah.
That's so
Go look it up.
funny.
If anyone's curious, just look up Command and Conquer, something Tim Curry space.
Yeah,
And it looks like it's a joke video, but
it's very funny.
the next honorable mention is the South Park games that came out a
Oh,
couple years ago.
they were
So
3D, right?
I find that very interesting because it's a 2D show,
Hmm.
clearly. And so they adapted that into a 2D video game. So the game is the exact graphics of the show, both of
That's
which
kind
are
of cool.
2D. So that didn't shift at all. It stayed 2D even going into a 2D, 3D game.
That's kind of wild. I thought it was 3D for some reason. Oh,
No, they have
Simpsons.
two.
Simpsons went 3D, right?
Simpsons went 3D, yeah.
Yeah, 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 okay.
Parappa the Rapper,
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Is that
constantly 2D, and even the one 3D game he was in,
it's
it was
still
that
2D?
yeah, well, it was that fighting game where they had all the PlayStation characters.
Yeah,
He was still
still
2D.
2D.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
stay.
wow, even in a 3D world, he stayed 2D.
That's fair. Give him
Yeah.
credit where credit is due.
And that's it. Is that it? No, I actually have one more. Jesus Christ, I did
Oh,
more homework
jeez.
than I thought for this episode.
You sure did.
Unbelievable. It's like a first.
It is.
You can call this Dan Vember because I'm doing the most stuff, you know?
Is that what we're calling it now?
That's if you give me attitude again, it's the episode name.
I okay.
That's it. Episode, whatever this is, Dan
Dan
Vember.
Vember. It's Dan Vember.
My final one, my final honorable mention is Mist. Remember the game Mist?
I remember
I feel
Mist.
like I
Okay.
bring up Mist all the time,
Your mom
but
loves it. Go
it's
ahead.
3D, but it's pre-rendered,
Okay.
right? But you're not
Yeah.
really moving around the 3D environment. It like goes from screen to screen.
Yeah, their fake backgrounds are they're real
And then I
backgrounds or
think over
whatever. But
time they actually there is a VR Mist. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but
For Oculus, which is wild. So now you can actually move around that island in 3D.
oh, that's actually hilarious.
Because I
Did you
never
tell your
played it.
mom?
Did I tell my mom? No, her head would explode.
It would. I was looking for text between us, and I was going to call you out, but it's not worth it.
What are you going to call me out for? What sparked your memory?
I can't recall. Now I was like 2D or not 2D. I already see the artwork. All the people at home have no idea the artwork comes first,
Uh-huh.
specifically for this one. I actually think it's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
fair. I
I
like it.
altered it a tiny bit, but yeah, it's pretty much all
Okay,
it is.
okay. Nope, can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Can't say that out loud.
That's literally like
Oh, here you go.
if we
Yeah, I
were
know.
in court together, the
Yeah, I'd be like,
stenographer
Your
would be like,
Honor.
can't repeat that, can't repeat
Can't
that,
repeat
can't repeat
that. Can't
that.
repeat that. This one, I thought we'd real quick touch on, because you're the new bastion of making change in the community, and you have TikToks and YouTube Shorts that just go off. And then we talked about Gen Alpha,
Uh-huh.
and their
Yeah, yeah.
haircuts. What kind of
Yeah.
haircut is that?
Oh, the broccoli haircut.
Yeah, and then now you've got discourse,
I
or
started a
Mhm,
broccoli haircut argument on a
you
YouTube
did,
short that I made.
and
And
now that's
people keep commenting. Like some
everyone's
people are
talking
like,
about
what
it
if that's just his normal hair? And other people are like, get a comb over. Like people are arguing in my YouTube comments
about the broccoli haircut,
about the broccoli haircut, like defending it.
which is it Kratos jumping off of something into a
The joke,
volcano?
the meme
Hmm.
is when my son comes home with a broccoli haircut and
Yep.
it's a clip of Kratos from God of War committing suicide.
Yes, correct. And the discourse in the comment section is about what if the broccoli haircut is real versus what if it's fake versus
Yeah,
can
or
you
what
get a
if you're
different
doing it
haircut?
for someone, an influencer you like what if, yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, what if your hair just naturally curls like mine? And I'm like, what do you get out of here?
My son might want a broccoli haircut.
He said that?
I think he does. What should we do?
You have to show him the meme.
And then see if he thinks it's funny.
If he laughs, you'll be like,
Okay.
yeah.
And if he doesn't laugh, okay.
Then you jump off a cliff like Kratos.
Yeah, I guess I have to do what I have to do.
So anyway, if anyone's interested, that's a hit YouTube short. If anyone hasn't already looked.
If anyone's
Um,
interested, it's a hit YouTube short. You can't say that. Like, do you drop that in conversation with girls?
it's not a big deal. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a
People are
hit.
talking
Well,
about it.
it's like 12,000 views. It's like not a big deal. But anyway, broccoli haircut. How would you feel about broccoli haircuts in 2D,
I would actually like them in 2D. It would probably look really
but
good.
not in 3D?
3D, no, over the
Yeah, I
top.
feel like I feel like PlayStation 2 graphics wouldn't get the curls right. I
Yeah.
feel like kids with broccoli hair wouldn't even know what a PlayStation 2 is.
When is broccoli hair cut off? There's probably an age range. They probably don't know what a 2D game is.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Something to think about. I know we
Yeah.
like to, in the middle of episodes, we like to give you like a little nugget of stuff to think about.
Oh, yeah. Think about that.
But I think that's it for the games that I needed to list or I wanted to list. If you have any others you want to throw in.
No, not at all. I hate games.
Yeah, we hate games.
I hate them.
Seriously.
Ugh.
2D, 3D, 1D, I don't even fucking care.
1D game. Oh my God, it's just a line.
Funny you say that because that actually applies to one of the quiz questions.
Oh, is there a
So
quiz
if
still
anyone
coming up?
listens, listen, I noticed in our statistics the retention rate from the drop off, like the last fourth of the episodes,
Yeah.
drops off significantly. So I feel like
Huh.
way less people hear the quiz questions, which is
Yeah.
a real shame because I think they're fucking amazing and I love coming up with them.
Yeah,
So if
of
you want
course
to
you do.
stick around, every episode we do quiz questions, the last fourth of every episode. So it's only three questions. Stick
I'd be
around and
pretty I've been pretty hot on the quiz
He's been
questions
pretty
lately.
hot. So they're random quizzes. Sometimes they relate to the game. Sometimes it's just something that happened to my grandma on the Titanic.
It could be.
Could be. So we'll be right back with the quiz questions. All right.
Oof.
So obviously this is themed William Shakespeare, to be or not
Mhm.
to be, Hamlet. So the quiz, obviously, it can numerous names it could be called. First off, much a quiz about nothing.
Much a quiz about nothing. That's pretty decent.
A quiz summer's night's dream,
Quiz Summer's Night Dream. I like that.
or Quizium Shakespeare.
Quizzium Shakespeare, because it's trying to be like William, but it's really not even that close. Quizzium. Oh my God.
So you decide on the last one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, it's Quizium Shakespeare.
Quizzium Shakespeare.
So, okay, quiz question one.
Hmm.
What 90s action movie that had seven video game adaptations was the first instance of William Shakespeare's Hamlet technically to be in a video game? So
Alrighty.
A, Time Cop,
Hmm.
B, Batman Returns,
Hmm.
C, The Last Action Hero, or D, The Matrix.
Now I don't know. I had a different idea. C.
What was that? Last Action Hero? That
Yeah.
is correct. So there was literally seven video game versions that came out that year, but only in the Nintendo version, the original NES version, there's a level
Hmm.
that happens like in the movie where the main kid, falls asleep in school and he
Yeah.
imagines Hamlet, but Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it.
And he
So
has a skull.
that is a level. Yeah, that is a level, and only the Nintendo one.
Hmm.
So you can play in Hamlet, Nintendo,
Only in the Nintendo
only in the
version.
Nintendo one. Isn't that wild?
That is wild that only one system had that. But
Yeah. All the other ones are just like the regular levels from the movie.
jeez.
So you got that one. It's pretty great. I
Yeah.
actually thought you were going to guess Time Cop. But there,
Oh,
I
too
don't even
good.
think there was any video game adaptations of Time Cop, which is kind of nuts.
Hmm.
Quiz question two. What video game franchise had a fan-made 1D remake, or technically called a D-make, released in between two official 3D entries of that franchise? A. Wolfenstein, B. Duke Nukem, C. BioShock, or D. Half-Life?
What was the difference between A and B?
A was Wolfenstein and B was Duke Nukem.
I'll say Wolfenstein. Hey.
Damn, my man. Yeah, a dude just made a one. It's called Wolfenstein 1D, and it was literally a straight line. So in
So
order to
good.
go through doors, you literally are still just going horizontally.
That's amazing.
But it came out between in 2011, and that was between two actual official entries in Wolfenstein.
Okay.
Damn, you're on a hot streak, dude.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I should change this last question just so you purposely get it wrong. Or the last question, all the
Yeah.
quiz answers are racist slurs. So like whatever you say,
No matter what.
no matter what, you fail.
Even if I can't pick a letter, though.
Yeah. So last question. William Shakespeare was only in one video game that let you control him while killing people with a machine gun. What video game was this? A. Fortnite, B. Assassin's Creed, C. Roblox, or D. Medal of Honor?
Roblox.
Wrong, dude. You fucking
Fortnite.
failed. You are a
Fortnite.
failure in
Was it
every
Fortnite?
fucking accent. No,
Really?
weirdly. I would have guessed those too if you said this to me. It's
Yeah.
actually Medal of Honor.
There was a
The
Shakespeare
original
mod
Medal
or
of Honor on PS1,
uh-huh.
if you put in a passcode that says payback, in the multiplayer, you can
Uh-huh.
play as William Shakespeare.
Okay. Guess I didn't get
Why?
that.
I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
Makes
whatever.
absolutely no sense. But William Shakespeare's only
Payback.
video game appearance was in the first person view
Okay. So how do you know if you were Shakespeare?
because they say when you put the code in,
Other players could see?
it becomes this selection, like a person you can select
Okay.
in the character select.
So the other players can see William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like who thinks of that?
Payback. Payback.
Payback. I guess, wait, did the Nazis like burn Shakespeare
I don't think
poems?
so. I think it's maybe payback like he wasn't alive during medicine and now he's back.
Oh, yeah, he did have shingles
Uh-huh.
and he had jock itch too.
He had jock itch. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I feel
I've
bad
heard
for
a
him.
lot about that.
From who? I don't know. So that's it. That's for our
Wow.
2D or not 2D. Nick has clearly went from 1D to 3D. I've always been 3D
Mhm.
because I'm a human man.
Three. Some would say you're 4D.
Am I?
Yeah, time passes through you.
Holy shit. I
I
think my
know. I just
brain just
cooked your
exploded.
noodle. Yep.
So anyway, that's our episode about 2D conversion. I don't even know really what this episode is about,
We
to
should
be
just call it
honest.
not enough D.
Not enough D. Oh,
Yeah.
and then the what? Is the picture just a mushroom tip? Is that
Maybe. I don't know. You're the one saying that.
and my granny on an iceberg watching the Titanic go down?
Yeah. And she's got a dog collar on.
Fuck. You keep moving it back to being a dog, and I keep forgetting.
It's just because that's so funny.
So anyway, that's our episode. I guess we're at the point where we can give hints for our next one.
Okay.
I have three hints. One is birth certificate.
Okay.
Another one is dog tag.
Dog tag. Okay.
And then that weirdly, we were just talking about a dog, and two of my hints involved the word dog. Dog tag and then raw dog.
Okay. Um, Mine's gonna be what the question mark a com.
Okay.
I don't know if you get that, but yeah.
No, no.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, now I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And sure, that's it.
I
I'm
have
not getting
another
any more hints. Oh, dude.
question mark Tendo.
Okay, I like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
That's a
actually
good
that's
hint.
where I thought you were going. So
What I meant
anyway,
to say.
write in if you enjoyed this episode. Write in our Discord. Are you 2D? Are you 3D?
How many D's do you like?
How many Ds do you? Are you 1D? If you are 1D, go to a doctor, please.
How are you gonna go?
How are
The
you gonna go?
door.
I mean, just horizontally.
The door. It's right in the way. You can't get over the door.
It's a 3D door. You can't fucking get through. You
Yeah.
1D freak.
Yeah.
All
Huh.
right, well that's it, folks. 2D or not 2D. We'll see you. Like my boy Hamlet said, game on.
Game over, I think he said,
I
actually.
think Henry V said, game over, right?
Yeah, that's
I don't
it.
know any Shakespeare.